I look kind of cute though. Well, hello people's internet, my name is Kevin and welcome back to another video. Okay guys, so for today's video I am doing the Unpopular Opinions book tag, which I am very surprised that I haven't done before because I feel like this tag has been around for so long, but yeah, I have never done it, so that just needs to be fixed like right now. And I'm very excited to do it, but also hashtag very scared because it's going to be too close to home for some of you and like you're going to like hate me a little bit, but I hope I don't offend too much. Well, let's just get straight into the questions, shall we? We shall. Okay, so diving straight in. Oh my god. I'm at the deep end, what is I diving? Anyways, back to the questions. The first one was a popular book or series that you didn't like. And this is what I meant. We're diving straight in to like the stuff that's very unpopular opinions. So a popular book or series that I didn't like is Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. Now, this is kind of like a one I'm scared to talk about today because Kingdom of Scars, I hope that's the name of the book. I know it's K-O-S. I hope that's the actual name of the book. Today, and I'm posting this video saying I didn't like Shadow and Bone the same day, so bit controversial. I didn't like Shadow and Bone only for like really one reason in particular that I can remember. That is because in Shadow and Bone, it is set in like a Russian type universe, I think, or like the Grishaverse is called, really. Like they use like a lot of different Russian words and stuff, like, and I don't know what it means obviously because I don't speak Russian. Book doesn't come with like a glossary to let you know what those words actually mean. It just got annoying after a while because every couple of sentences there'd be a word describing some item of clothing, a weapon, something of the such, and I would have to go onto Google
and be like, what does this mean?
And I just got annoyed. So that's mainly the only reason why I did not like Shadow and Bone, and that's a really stupid reason because I'm not talking about the plot or actually the story, but that just took me away from the reading and I just didn't like reading it, so that's why I didn't enjoy it. There we go. Next question. Second question is a popular book or series that I love but everyone else hates. So for this one I'm going with the Maze Runner series by James Dashner. I really love this series, like I will always be here for you. I just really enjoyed this series. I love all the movies for the books. I think some of the movies are better than the books. I love the books also though, I get them all 5 stars, but I also just love the movies. Also Dylan O'Brien. Yes. I just know a lot of people on BookTube don't like this book, and I think it's mainly because of like the slang words that are used in here. They're kind of a bit stupid, not gonna lie. Even I think they're a bit dumb, but I kind of like got past that. And yeah, I just enjoyed it. I found it really fast paced. I loved the characters and I was just really invested in this series because it's like my kind of book, really. But I know a lot of people didn't like it and that was sad. I know a lot of people preferred the movies over the books. But yeah, I just love this book and I will always love this series. Like it has a little special place in my heart and I need to reread this soon actually because I actually missed it now. Talking about it makes me realize that I miss it. Question number 3 is about a love triangle where the character got with the wrong person in that love triangle. Now, for this question, we are about to spill some tea and I hope you guys agree with me or else it's gonna be really awkward. And I also haven't even read the books that I'm about to talk about. So therefore I shouldn't really have like a say in this, but I'm going to say my piece anyways. Okay, so we're talking about the Twilight series. So if you have not read that series or you plan on reading it or you've never seen the movies and you don't want to be spoiled, then I'm going to put a picture up of Twilight on screen and when it comes down that means I've stopped talking about it and the spoilers are gone. Bella should not have gotten with Edward. She should have gotten with Jacob. I am sorry, but who chooses Robert Pattinson over Taylor Lautner? Like, I do not understand. I can't comprehend her decision making. I'm just being biased because I'm obsessed with Taylor Lautner and I like trash for him, so I definitely just being biased here, but still she should have chosen Jacob. I was always team Jacob during those movies. I never read the books, watched the movies though, and I was always team Jacob. And I'm still so upset to this day that she never got with Jacob. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Question number 4 is a book genre that you hardly ever reach for. And one that I do not reach for because personally, I do not like them and I find them very boring. That is classics. I'm just not a classics fan. I've had to read loads of classics for like college when I was in college and stuff. Side note, I never usually really liked them and I usually watched the movie instead of actually reading the book. So I honestly don't even know a classic that I enjoyed. So that's why it's a genre that I hardly ever reach for. Question number 5 is a popular beloved character that I do not like. Now for this one, this is also going to be a little bit controversial, which is the whole point of this video, Kevin. It's called the Unpopular Opinions tag. Why do I keep saying I'm being controversial? Like, it's literally in the title of the video. So for this, I'm going with Gansey from the Raven Boys, or the Ravens Quartet Cycle, whatever, that series basically. A lot of people love Gansey in this series, but I don't get it. Personally, really don't get it. Can someone like explain to me? Like, I really don't get it, people. I've only read book 1 and book 2, and I'm not planning on reading the rest of the books because I just don't like this series in general. I like the first book, but then the second one, we don't talk about her. Like, well, I don't want to talk about her anyways, because that's just a whole rant that we don't need to go into. Yeah, Gansey, no. No, that's not it, sis. No, no. Question number 6 is a popular author that you just can't seem to get into. And for this one, I don't really have an answer because there's no like popular author that like I just can't get into, because usually I either like their books or I don't. Like, there's not one that I'm like iffy with, if that makes sense. So I don't really have an answer for this question. So we're just gonna go on to number 7. So number 7 is a popular book trope that you're tired of seeing. Now, I also don't really have an answer for this question, but I'm just gonna say love triangles. Like, depending on the book and how it's done, usually I do hate love triangles, but then sometimes I really like them. Like, it just kind of depends. Number 8 is a popular series that you have no intention of reading.
Here we go again with the controversy.
Okay, we're just gonna say it. A popular series that I have no intention of reading is 6 of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. It's okay, I'll let myself out. Bye, guys. Okay, let me explain. I don't know why I don't want to read this series. Everyone has told me it's much better than Shadow and Bone, and that I will enjoy this a lot more than I will Shadow and Bone, but I don't know. I don't want to read them, if that makes, I don't know. I feel so much judgment put on me right now. Like, everyone's like, Kevin,
read it now.
But I don't know. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna move on because I don't know. Okay, I answered the question. Question number 9, which is the final question in this tag, is which book to movie adaptation do you actually prefer, the movie over the book? For this, my answer is The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. I personally didn't really enjoy this book because I found it a little bit slow paced for me, and I wasn't really invested as much as everyone else was. I did actually really enjoy the movie because there's one part in this book, and it's not really a spoiler, but like they spend a lot of time in like a van and it's like a road trip kind of thing, but in the movie they kind of don't have that as much in it. So I kind of enjoyed that because it happened so much in the book and I was getting so bored during those scenes. So the fact that it's not in it that much in the movie made me really happy, and I was able to enjoy the story a lot more in the movie. So yeah, I kind of enjoyed The Darkest Minds movie a lot more than the book. So let me know down below if you agree with me on that, because I know a lot of people don't like the movie for this. So let me know what your stand is on this. Okay guys, so that is it for my unpopular opinions book tag. Let me know down below your opinions on some of the things I said. Please take them with a grain of salt and don't hate me. And other than that, I shall see you all next time in my next video. So goodbye guys.